Now, the Registrar of Political Parties, Nderitu, now says that Kenya is on the right path in realizing gender parity. Speaking during a high-level meeting for female decision-makers on emerging scenarios during the 2022 general poll, Nderitu, however, said much needs to be done to achieve the two-third gender rule as enshrined in the Constitution. Only 1,962 women were elected in this year's election out of a total of 16,000 positions that were up for grabs. Timothy Kipnuso puts that story into perspective.
Women leaders are rooting for the tightening of electoral laws to ensure the independent offices like the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission and Office of the Registrar of Political Parties, ORPP, are not rendered helpless in matters elections, particularly on achieving the gender parity. The Registrar of Political Parties, Nderitu, expressed her disappointment on the few women elected in this year's election, saying only 1,962 women were elected in 16,000 positions that contested.
How many women were elected in this election? So that we see, does the number of candidates relate to the number of elected? Does it matter, the number of candidates put there?
Nderitu uploaded a section of Kenya that stood with women who were elected to various positions, saying it was all not lost.
We need to work more on the affirmative action, just like we have it at the county assemblies, where now we are seeing more women being elected as MCAs. We are seeing more women being elected as senators and governors.
Women are also asking very hard questions, especially on the just concluded nomination list, what is popularly known as the party list. They are also claiming that the members in that list or the composition of the list has some issues.
Women leaders in the forum underscore the need of streamlining laws that will ensure women are well represented in different positions and urge the Kenya Kwanza government to appoint more women in leadership positions.
We have institutions in the country that have worked very well, and I think that as a country we are going somewhere. Our democracy is growing. It's growing in the right direction.
Media also coming into focus on coverage of women aspirants in the election.
Media is giving a lot of preference to women and women issues. But as I had somebody say here, politics is local. If politics is local, then you also have to be local. Politics cannot be local, then you want to be a Nairobian. It can't play. There'll be a very big divide.
Even as Kenya celebrates the achievements and the gains made so far in incorporating women in leadership position, it is evident that the journey in achieving gender parity is too close yet too far, bearing in mind that 1,962 women were elected in the just concluded election out of 16,000 elective positions. Timothy Kipnuso for Prime Edition, Nairobi.